Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Adam Jones heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 10.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. To short. Lindor is right there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Standing in, James Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jones.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Brett Gardner gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
That misses 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
2 out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Chris Davis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit hard towards center, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis is there. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Michael Brantley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well. Hitting over 300 on the year.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Miguel Cabrera, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gary makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. High and deep to right center. Back goes Hayward to the track. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, Daniel Nava, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. 1-2 now. A runner in scoring position with none out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hit to first. Glove by Cabrera. A play at the plate, and he is in there. Didi Gregorius is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Josh Harrison steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hayward racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting number 10, center fielder.
So a 2-run shot to left center as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
First pitch on its way. James Jones stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Right side. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Jason Kipnis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag, because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. You got to love a guy like that.
Gardner going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Batting 6, third baseman, Jose.
It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. And the Indians are now on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second, he'll try for third, and he's safe. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Hayward. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roberto Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Lonnie Chisenhall gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Brett Gardner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The right fielder, number 12, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, one away.
The first baseman
at the plate, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
Third baseman number 29.
First two men retired now for Adrian Beltre. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And that'll miss up and in ball two. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. This is line to left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
In now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Oh, and he's hit righties much, much better than he's hit lefties this season. His numbers are quite a bit better from the left side of the plate.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
The catcher, number 36, Gary.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Daniel Nava. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Didi Gregorius is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Salazar is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miguel Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Jason Kipnis stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Josh Harrison heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Adam Jones will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch.
That's a
Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter, number
James
99.
Jones will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
The catcher, number 55.
A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. And the Indians have come back to tie things at 3. Jones going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Michael Brantley will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And a relay home. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brett Gardner makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Brett Gardner.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Shot toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Chris Davis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Jeff Manship will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Jeff Manship.
Yan Gomes will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yan Gomes.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hot shot on the ground is short. Kipnis. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Third baseman number 29.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Gary Sanchez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hayward. And the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Miguel Cabrera will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Here comes Encarnacion around third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Jason Kipnis steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Alex Claudio will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Alex Claudio. This change defensively for the Rangers. Now playing first base, number 11.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Jose Ramirez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. But fortunately, no advance. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Jason Hayward comes forward now, a home run in his last at-bat.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. When you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious was that thing hit.
This is flared out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Roberto Perez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Keone Kela is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Keone Kela.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Daniel Nava, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Didi Gregorius stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this is lined hard to deep left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Josh Harrison steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Hard hit toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Hall will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Michael Brantley steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Diekman.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. In the air out to left. Nava is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Adam Jones will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting,
James Jones comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He just can't buy a strike right now. This ball's just not going where he wants it to.
High in the air out to center field. Hayward is under it. 1 down. So a big moment here, and standing in, Brett Gardner. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Zach McAllister will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Zach McAllister.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Yan Gomes will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, Yan Gomes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Jeremy Jeffress is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nava has a play. Makes the play, one away. Miguel Cabrera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Tap foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Jason Kipnis ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Adrian Beltre, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 36.
Gary Sanchez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Daniel Nava comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Lindor is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Jason Hayward. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.